Oh, hello and good evening, guys. Welcome back to 7th Gear Racing. Tonight is Tier 2's turn, as always, on a Wednesday night. And we're at the Yas Marina circuit here in Abu Dhabi. It should be a very good race indeed. Another competitive grid. Mercedes out first, and that is... Oh no, it's another car out first. Sorry. Let's have a look. As people race to get out to be the first one on stream. Yeah, who's on that little race there? It is Mr. Fitz, who's making his 7-yard return tonight. We hadn't seen him for a while. I think the last time we saw him was last season in round 2, which coincidentally was this track as well. Had a little break from the game. Now he's back in Tier 2. Hopefully he starts enjoying the game again. He does like this track, and he's got a good Tier 2 record. He's raced twice in Tier 2. He's won one and finished 4th in Monaco as well. So a lot of early drivers coming out. This is the first Tier 2 race run here as well, so not any pole records for Tier 2. But the Tier 1 record is a 133.2, I think, which was set on the last game, so that's also offering to go off. Let's see. We do have a more realistic time to aim for. Yes, Elite Risk was on pole here, 134.8. So we'll see if any of these two tier 2 drivers can get around that mark. As Fitz now about to do the first flying lap of the night. And this tricky long right-hander. Careful not to just touch that inside curve and not to oversteer. Otherwise you are going to spin. Avoid these curbs, or completely attack them and go over them, just trying to not to validate. The curbs around here are very deadly indeed. We see the first one spin as a Red Bull at that long right-hander in sector 1. First DRS straight, heavy braking zone. Avoid all these curbs, otherwise it's going to compromise for exit, and actually Fitz just accelerate on the curb a little bit, and that's made him go off track, so he's invalidated unfortunately. So we're going Ghost, who's on the flyer, but Fitz and the other car's gonna have to move out of the way here. May compromise Ghost a bit, probably not too happy about this. He's got K's as well on that outlap. Yeah, definitely Fitz needs to move out the way. That's compromised Ghost completely, and he's had to back out. So Young Money comes through now, and he is going to be the one to set the first lap of the night. And it's a 136.5 for Young Money. Get him in the next, and he goes faster, 36.3. And Young Money spinning at that turn 1. We might see a few of them tonight. Ghost is going to go for another one. There's a few drivers across the line, so we'll have a look at the times. When it's on the mediums, goes P3, it's a decent lap. Eric made a mistake there somewhere. Poe is also posted a time. After Martin, next one, Rhino, he goes quickest with a 36.3. Vaughan has just started his lap. And Kazuka, who is making his 7-yard debut tonight, but he's a Tier 3 driver, so we'll see what he can do against Tier 2. Hamilton will be the next one to cross the line. It's down board with him. Pagey has retired on. He is just starting a lap. So got too much curb Much throttle on the curb on the final corner. Send you into the wall. Aros is predicting a cookout Young Money and Ways podium. Not biased at all. There's Podgy into the wall. So Hamilton goes fastest there with 36.2. Right behind him was Kays, I think, with a 38.0. Let's see. Who's at Mercedes? Oh yeah, Ghost. Who's also. Looks like he's just missed the pit lane there. Does that safely enough? Red Bull next across the line. Who is that? Is that the other Red Bull hasn't set a time? So Eric definitely going to improve on that. 56, and he goes P5. Of Aston Martin. Rhino into the pits. Here comes Vaughan. And he goes provision pole into the 35s. Got a lap there. Another car facing the wrong way here, and that's Eric. He's going to get disqualified in a minute if he doesn't move. Move now. Who is that? Let's see. So Fitz now starting another lap. Okay, he's not there on that. He's got traffic behind him. Hopefully not on a lap. There you go. Waits on a lap. I think it's the next one to cross the line. Even Mike Fresh is if Codemasters decide to update the tracks, well hopefully they do. But here comes Ways around the last corner. Winner of last week in Bahrain. And he goes P2 into the 35 as well, just a 10th off front. Very good lap indeed. So Ferrari or Bio on the mediums, he's trying out the mediums. Joel in Ferrari has a quali ban tonight, so he'll be starting at the back. Along with Podgy, who's already retired from the session. So Mercedes now across the line. Who is that? That is Kazuga, who has done 3 laps on these softs. Can't quite get a decent lap in. Who is that now across the line? Is it? That is Fitz, and he goes P10 on his second run. 37.5. He's down forward Bio for this lap. Joel looking to do an elite race. Watched that last night. That's on our YouTube, Portugal. He just started from the back, finished P2 on track. Apparently pushed him back to P4. Which is a good race last night. And dives out the way there last second. Lag there for Bio, but he's gonna teleport to the line and he's gonna set a 1:36.5, which is a decent lap on the mediums, into a top 10 as things stand. Kazuya is up on his time, but he's gonna come in now. Waste tyres, and who is that? McLaren, that is when he started the lap. So let's go on board with Poe, who touched down, fits us on the inner lap. So Goats, here we go, he's half a second up, which I think he would be with a 150.7. So pretty more than half a second here. There's also Vizek going P3 there. I missed a decent lap there from the Frenchman. So here comes Ghost. Is this going to be his first decent lap on the night? It is looking pretty good, and he goes into the top 3 with a very good lap. Into the 35s as well, top 3. 35s. Rhino has done the same as Podgy, it seems. And 2 Aston Martins into the wall, exactly the same point. Let's see. See that? Yes, right in the middle of the track. Finley on his first lap of the night, I think. I haven't seen him out. And he's spun at that long right hand that just clipped the inside curve just ever so slightly. That's enough to send the car spinning. Eric's teammate, let's see if he can do this. He does that. Yeah, really not a fan of this track at all. Probably the worst one on the calendar for me. So that why it looks like he's now switched to soft tyre. And it's because he is on a hot lap. Hopefully he doesn't impede Eric here. Eric only slightly up on his time, but I think he's going to run into a bit of traffic. Kazuga is... oh no, he's on his outlap, sorry. So he should be getting out of the way here. And that's 2 quality blocks we've seen in the last sector. Yeah, completely blocked. It's because you're not awake there. I don't know if that was an intentional brake check or he's just going to the pits, but maybe some frustration there from Eric. But there we go. That's one for stewards. If anyone watching, I'll take a note of that. Had all the data up on the screen to see if he broke suddenly or not. A bit naughty either way from both drivers. So here comes Case. He looks like he's on a decent lap. Here it is, very decent lap. 35.829, just pips Vaughan for that provisional pole. Had 4 different pole sitters this season, with Joel, Woody, Podgy and ERS Hamilton. And currently K's could be the 5th one. We've also had 4 different race winners. Vaughan, Adam, Hasbro and Waze. So interestingly as well, none of them poles have been converted into wins either. As Bias starts his lap on the soft tyres. Who is that crossing the line? I think it was Vaughan. He did not improve or starting a lap. Who is that? So Williams is Adam, mentioned championship leader right now. He goes P9. Just catch up on some chat. Right then. Is that Poe crossing the line in a minute? No, it's Kays. He's coming in. So let's find that Haas. No, it's Fizek. Who's behind him? Probably on a... That's Fitz, he's going quicker. Fizek moves out of the way. Counted down to P15. Can he do any better? He does. Only jumps up 2 places to P13. So is that Bio? Let's see what he can do on the soft tyres. Only slightly up sector 2. Let's see what Bio do. He does jump 1 place into a top 10. While he's starting a lap, as we have a... Nope, it's just Fitz getting out the way of people. Way he's starting a lap. Who's that Red Bull? Eric on another lap after being blocked. There's a timer is ticking down here. Still a few drivers, well, I'll say a few drivers, Finley and Winter Cookout have not set a lap yet. In fact, I haven't seen Winter Cookout come out at all. He's out on track now. Maybe giving it, saving his tyres. 1 shot quali for him. Stay on board with Adam. We know he can be up there. Currently down on P9, 36.4. He's got a lot of improvement to do, and he has spun on the curb. Very easy, I'll say. His track is horrendous for these curves. Right then, Fizek has invalidated his lap. He's gone for another one. He's got enough fuel. Hamilton, whole lap was another Red Bull crossing the line. That would have been Finley starting a lap. Bio is in like a lap he has done for the day, I think. What happened there? Is Eric lost the car? He's lost his wing anyway. There's a few cars now crossing the line. That is the qualifying finish of Kays, Vaughan, Ghost and Waze. Well, Waze getting to the top 3 there. All cannot improve. So can Fizek, Hamilton, or anyone else? Adam was done after that spin. Killer Miller out of nowhere. That's one I did not expect to be up there. With a 35.8. The third one into the 35.8s. A fantastic lap there from Killer Miller. Didn't see that one coming. Winter Cookout, he is done. So didn't manage to set a lap. Don't know if he left it too late or maybe invalidated. Winnitz is the next one. And Winnitz takes pole by 2/10. 35.6. A great lap from Winnitz. Haven't seen him. Well, he's been around, had quite a few races, picking up a few good results. But it's been a while since we've seen him on top of the grid unless Hamilton could do anything about it. Oh, he gets a bit wiggly on the exit. And he did not improve in the end, so P6 for Hamilton. And I think that is it. Yeah, just Adam in the pits. Oh, by just limping back to the pits with no fuel. Yeah, Winnitz is going to be the 5th man to take pole this season. This is his first pole for quite a while as well. Like I said, he's had some decent results this season, all all point scoring. But it has been a while since we've seen him at the top. It's his 6th pole as well, because he had a very good season in Tier 2 when he a couple of seasons ago. But there we go, that is the grid order for tonight's race at the Yas Marina Circle. Winnett's on pole, but Killer Minute just behind. Kays P3, Vaughan P4, Ways in P5, Eros Hamilton in 6th, Ghost is 7th, 5 second, 8th, Rhino and Adam rounding up the top 10. Bio, Young Money, Eric Fitz, Poe 15th, Finley, surprised to see him that far down the grid. Goes up in P17, went to Cookout no time, Podgy no time, and Joel who in that quali ban of course. Oh, fuck's sake, someone's readied up. Unless I've got that glitch. I know it looks like someone has readied up. I was about to say Joel will be the first man to ready up, and then anyone who was ticked is going to get in trouble, but someone just bashed it straight away. So no break. Hopefully someone has a screenshot of that. So it looks like it managed to get their strategy just about. All these guys, apart from Fitz and the Cookout, starting on the softs. It is a 2-stop round here usually. Softs don't last that long, probably about 8 to 10 laps. Right then, let's have a little look around the grid. Who is going to win this race? Who one to look out for? We have some disqualifications already. I'm looking at Ways' winner last week, Vaughan. Oh, Giro race winner. Oh no, won already this season. Obviously Joel from the back, discounting him. Here we go then. for round 5. We're nearly at the halfway point of the season. And the red lights, there they are, 4, 5 red lights. It's a short run down the turn 1, and away we go. It's a decent start from Winnets. He's got away from Killamilla and he goes into lead at turn 1. Ways up to P4 as the Alpina of Vaughan gets a bit out of shape. Looks like everyone's made it through unscathed as Hamilton's going to try and make a move. He's a little bit of contact with Vaughan as he's a little bit early to avoid Ways as well. And Williams down the inside there. Adam going up to P10 is a good move on Young Money at the hairpin. Young Money will concede that position. Fitz is up a couple of places. This car trying to make a move around the outside. Rhino and Young Money. To go 3 wide in front of Fitz here. Rhino is going to lose out here. Gets a very poor exit, which is very key as Fitz is going to try and make a move, but no room for Young Money as he has to take the runoff area, so he's going to lose that position back to Rhino. Yeah, everyone through on lap 1. Looks like no damage either. When it still leads this Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. On lap 1 he's got a second lead over Killamilla as things stand. This way he's doing a little bit of a drift there on the last corner. But it is when it's from Killamilla to Kays, your top 3. And as Fitz got some sort of damage because he's dropped a second and a bit off it. Oh, a big snap, and he's just managed to survive. I'm not sure how that was not a DNF. I was in the practice lobby earlier, did exactly the same thing, just a huge snap, trying to save the car from drifting. If we do a pit, Eric on lap 1 for some wing damage. So Fitz will have to pit this lap as well. Oh, some ghost going down the inside of Fizek there. Fizek losing 2 places to Ghost and Young Money. Get contact on the way through, and Young Money looking very racy on these medium tyres. Let's go back to the tyres. P7 for Young Money. Winter Cookout, who started at the back, is went up to P11 as well. Finley, Joel, also sorry, guys who did not set a time of qualifying, had a very good start. Looks like Hamilton's had a spin off somewhere. He's down in 18th position and he's got no front wing at all. Didn't see what happened there, unfortunately, as the DRS now is enabled to slap when it's almost out of it. I'm going to have to keep aside 10th off as things stand. Petrol point is right before the hairpin. As it looks like the front 5 here have got away from the field a little bit. So no DRS for Killamilla, so he could be under threat, and as Cage just may have missed out the DRS by a few milliseconds. I think he has. So this will be under threat from Ways and the McLaren here. Let's see. It could be too late, but he's going to get a second chance because obviously the DRS zone. The next one is right round the corner. All about getting a very good exit here, and Ways has done that. You should see any parts here, which is going to go to the outside. Kay's going to squeeze him a little bit. Fends off the McLaren for now. He moves through the field. I think no other changes on that lap. Fizek and Young Money having a battle here. Looks like Wint's got very decent pace around it. He's pulling that gap away from Killer Miller in P2. There's Winter Cookout, and what's happened here? Rhino into the pits for damage, I assume. After fastest laps traded all over the field. Well, I think we lost K's at that long right-hander, and also Haas spinning off as well. Fizek managed to save that a bit. Careful on his tyres now, they're scorching after that. Drifting, there we go, he's struggling to get the power down. There's some action going to be happening because Vaughan is about to overtake Waze for P3. Nice simple move there with the DRS. See if Waze has managed to fight back here because, like I said, all about getting a very good exit. So Vaughan's had a decent, or better exit at least. I don't think he's going to make a move this time, but Ghost is going to make a move in Young Money as well. He's going to get past. Up to P5 for Ghost, haven't they? Good race here so far. Adam in P7, Winter Cookout. Finley and Joel are just slowly making their way through the field. The gap now is 2 seconds. Winners has the lead. So Vaughan and Waze has also closed the gap to Killer Miller after K's had that spin. Let's wait for the next DRS zone. Two Alpines might work together here. 2 and 3. Try and hold off the McLaren away, so we have a yellow flag. Can't see anyone spinning off. Okay, Waze did not get a very good exit at all as Vaughan overtakes his teammate for P2. Waze is what's happened there? Oh, it's a safety car. What's going on? Safety car, we lost Poe. We lost Poe somewhere. Set the free. On the exit of that curb, it looks like. So, I'd reckon the soft runners will pit now. What, a fresh set of mediums. Do another. That's probably a medium soft from here, unless you want to take the gamble, go for the hards. But Williams will not be best pleased with this safety car because he was looking very quick indeed in front. So in comes Killer Miller. Might have a double stack, he might lose a couple of positions. There's all queue up to come in, so who's staying out? Young Money staying out, the mediums. Finley staying out, as well as Joel. Pretty much the rest of the field will pit. Pudgy Porter stayed out as well. So it looks like Vaughan is Winnett's going to come out in P5. He's gone for another set of softs. So yeah, interesting choice. Probably going for just other strategy then of soft medium. Showed that early pace, and he can easily cut through the field here. 4 in front of him on these 5-lap-old medium tyres. So how so Killer Miller lost out a bit there because he had a double stack down to P10 now. Lost out positions to Waze, Adam and Rhino. Ghost also going for the Sus, who has dropped down the field a bit, trying to figure out where he was before. He was ahead of Adam, I think. Yeah, he's lost a few positions here. I don't know what happened to Ghost. Unless he has some wing damage he had to sort out. Yeah, but he's dropped down to P12 now. Just wait for the final few guys to catch up. Hamilton's he's just trying to catch the field up, gets a 3-second corner cut warning. And Young Money is leading the pack now. To Finley and Joel, top 3. Start at the back, of course. Also going to make up the most positions. 17, or 15 for Podge as well, he's also stayed out. And I think these guys are the only guys who are not pitted. Yep, that's the top 4. No stops for them. On K's, what's happening at the back here, some contact. As Hamilton picks up another 3 seconds, and he's coming in, and this might be a retirement in the pit lane. Maybe not, maybe he's... Oh, there's a new wing ready for him. Oh, he's got no wing again. So Hamilton not having the best time out there, he's got to come in for the 3rd time, I think. Maybe a 4th, because he just scraped the wall on the pit exit. Yeah, 3 stops for Hamilton. So when it's definitely the one to watch here on the restart on these fresh softs. Let's get back in the lead. Want to do it, don't want to ruin your race either by being too over aggressive, too impatient. So safety car will stay out on another lap, it looks like, and wait for Hamilton to catch up, unless it's going to dive into the pits at the last second. You're going to get very close to that safety car. Oh, safety car peeled into the pits last second. I think you see it as I was reading the chat. We're back underway. So these guys will have cold tyres, so we're not expecting that. We already have a Mercedes spinning off, I think, at the back. That was a bit unexpected. As we have another yellow flag, and that's Hamilton again, not having a great time as he tries to go around the outside of Podge Port here. And look how much traction he can put down in the softs. There's that Podge Porter. Let's put up a fight here. And side by side down the straight as Finley takes the lead from Young Money in front. Young Money takes out the board, and when it's through on Podgy to P4, and he's going to lose out the board as well. Very poor exit, and maybe ways. He's trying to try some contact. Not sure, not a bad view for that. Podgy down to P6 now on the restart. Young Money and Finley are battling out here. This is all helping when it's Joel. very aggressive at the start. Young Money goes wide. He's going to have to use a runoff. And he is down to P4 now. So Joel is your new leader for lap 8, Finley just behind Wits. Very hungry on them fresh soft tyres on P5, looking to pass Young Money. As we have time in the pit lane, Ghost has had enough for today. A good early stint. Must have gone downhill from there. As also Hamilton retires the pit lane, and I don't blame him. That was looking at a very poor race. Here we go. Let's see. No DRS enabled just yet. I'm going to try switch back and try to get a better exit. It doesn't quite happen. As K's is overtaken by the Ferrari of Bio. So K's might try and move down either side. Does brake a bit later. Goes on the curb and it's messed him up for the next corner. As Rhino made a mistake here as well. And he's going to go down to P12. He's got damage or not. I know Podgy might have damage as well. He's just conceding places. People trying to navigate their way through. K's next in line. Podgy just getting bullied here. He's in a very poor safety car restart. And now he's down to 15th from 4th place from the restart. He's going to try and hold on to Eric, but unable to. Not sure he's got any damage we don't know about. Okay, DRS is enabled this lap, I think. Yes, it is. So, can Finley make a move on Joel, or when it's perhaps on Finley? So again, not going to be close enough this time. Let's see what the exit is. Joel goes over the curb. That's not going to help him. Williams had a fantastic exit, and he's actually going to take Finley here into P2. Nicely done there. Now he'll be on the back of Joel. It's 4 and it's up to P4. Passes Young Money. Where he's trying to get past his teammate, and he does. I think he just lets him through. Clowns working together, and there's a little bit of a get back to P10 with Firezek holding off these guys back. So Joel into the pits now on lap 9. It's early one for mediums. Finley also in. So Williams retakes the lead of his Grand Prix. Let's see if his alternative strategy works out for him. Vaughan now back into P2. He's not in DRS range. From Waves and then Young Money in P4. Killamiller having a decent race also. Winner Cookout from the back of the grid having a very good race as well. Same, yeah, he's on the 4 lap hold mediums as well. So this is his position. If we see Killer Miller pass Young Money, or does he? Because Young Money goes very defensive there. He runs into the back of Killer Miller. And here comes Killer Miller once again. He's gonna easier this time. Up to P4 now. Oh, is that a spinner, or is it just some overtaking here? So Bio is through on K's. trying to make his way back through the field as well in P12. Looks like Young Money is struggling a bit now on these tail lap old mediums. And he picks up a penalty as well. Williams is going to have to try and make the most of these softs, and Young Money just concedes that position to win a cookout. So a gap nearly 2 seconds from Vaughan, who is going to be under attack from Ways. As we have lost Podgy Porter, and that could be another safety car, and it is. So another safety car. Lose Podgy Porter on lap 12. Here's the exit of the curb, no doubt. So this does not help Winnett's strategy. He'll be coming in again. Mediums could last to the end, maybe. We should see. So John Finley, who pitted, also losing out. If they just waited one more lap, they would have been fine. They've been in a very good position. So bad timing for them too. Alright, so Willits, is he going to come in? Yes, he is. You have to. Vaughan staying out, Way staying out. He's a 5 lap old medium, still got life in him. Young Money's in. Surprised Rhino stayed out. So mediums for Winnets, hopefully try and get them to the end. Mediums also for Young Money. Eric's serving a 5 second, he's gone onto the softs, so he's going to have a stop again. Fitz also in. Where is he? He's gone to medium tyre. But there we go, Vaughan is your new leader. So Ways, Killer Miller, 2 Alpines in the top 3. The Cookout now P4, Adam P5, Rhino P6, slightly older mediums. Biosec Bio K's when it's down to P10 now, but he is on fresh mediums, which will probably go to the end. Whereas everyone else will probably have to make a pit stop. I've got a cold, so I have to get blur my nose through 10 seconds. So hopefully no safety car surprises this lap. Warm lap tyres just in case. So one more lap underneath the safety car then. So if Winnets keeps it clean, keeps his nose clean, he will probably win this race from here. But in the middle of the pack, and anything can happen. Just caught up in any incident. Never know. It will be good to see you when it's top of that podium once again, Eric. A 5-second penalty with Kazuya. There we go, safety car is in this lap. Hopefully for the last time tonight. So as everyone tries to warm up their tyres, they've got to be very careful on the exit of these curves. I might actually clip the wall there. Didn't give too much time for the safety car to go in. He's gonna go on the exit of this corner, and we are underway. He's got a very poor start. And he's going to lose 2 positions off the bat. Or is he? Kellermiller tries to move around the outside. Doesn't quite come off. And Waves now takes the lead of this race. Very poor start from Vaughan. There's with Rhino has to pit. Maybe some contact underneath the safety car. Something. As we have lost. Well, Eric spun at turn 1. Tyres are not warm enough yet. Bio and K's are side by side through the hair, but looks like Bio is through. Joel getting past Winnets. Side by side down the straight. He's going to run out of room because K's in front. And has to concede that position. As Winnets trying to get through, he has to go over the curb that's going to affect his exit. So Joel will come back at him. Both burning their ERS. They want this P9. Joel down the inside. Gives Winnets the room. As Young Money tries to squeeze through, and that's not enough room for him. And he has spun off down to 14th now. So it is Waves to get him in a Vaughan. 2 Alpines having a very good race. Back on board with Winnets for this battle with Joel. As Vinny looks to get past Fitz here down around the outside. Doesn't come off. As Eric picks up another 3 seconds, not having best time with track limits yet. It's getting a bit racy at the back. Young Money goes down the inside of Kazuya. Eric fourth's a bit wide. Both past the Mercedes now. And Rhino at the back of the pack. So Waves a bit of clean air in front of him, enjoying himself. 1.5 second gap. There's a 2 Alpine, just a great shot there. Vaughan passes for P2. Winner cookout. having a decent race in P4. Tier 3 driver as well. He said. Our championship leader in P5, sticking with him. It's been a very good race so far. There's Rhino now passes the Mercedes. So here we go, DRS is enabled, Waze is safe. Killer in the range of Vaughan, his teammate. A big DRS train all the way down to P11. So here we go around the hairpin, let's see. So Bio may have lost DRS. So here we go then, let's see. I don't think Kilometer's nowhere near close enough to make the move, so down the field. Fires deck, maybe, no. Just one big long DRS train. Overtakes there as Bio struggling to keep in. He's lost DRS, so he's going to be under threat from K's now. When it Cookout looks to make a move ahead, as we see down the road there. It's Flysec actually, sorry, into P5, and yeah, when it Cookout up to P3 as he overtakes Killer Miller. We had a flag at the back, and I think it's Eric. Not sure what he's doing, let's have a quick look. Just going slow on the straight, not sure what's happening there. Have to keep an eye on that. As Rhino is past Fitz. Yeah, I don't know what Eric's doing here. Just retire in the pit lane, hopefully. As we see Bio coming to pits now. Is that a wing change? Nope. Softy in now, 10 laps on the softs. So Eric's still picking up penalties for corner cone. Just want to get himself disqualified, I think. We will see in a league race. As we have another spinner, and I think it might be Fitz. It is that long right-hander. Earlier on, and he looks like he's done it again, so let's go back to the front because Vaughan has made up some time here. He's passed for the lead. Then Wade's made that time up, unless Wade's made a big mistake somewhere. There's been a Cookout looks to be involved as well. They've actually broken away from Killer Miller, who must have some sort of damage or something. You can see it's fallen 3.3 seconds behind. Thankfully Eric does retire in the pit lane. Yeah, it doesn't look no visible damage for Killer Miller, but he's definitely fallen way off the pace. And he does come into pits now. We'll see if he has a wing change or not. No front wing ready for him, so maybe just struggling on these tyres. Onto the soft now. When it's he's still P9. He's got plenty of ERS and take, but he's just stuck in this DRS train. Looks like Joel is getting racy with Adam here. See a yellow flag at the back. Kazuya and the Mercedes. Is he going to get going? What's happening? Oh, quick reset the track there, just caught you. Oh, and an intentional DNF as well, potentially. I'm trying to. So, not a good way to start your 7GR debut, eh? I'll have to keep an eye on this. Keep an eye on the mini map because there's some action going on. Joel was up to P4. He's past Adam. As Kay's getting past his fellow Frenchman. Yeah, and that is intentional DNF there. It's the cause of safety car as well. Hopefully not. That very naughty behaviour. And there we go, two leaders coming a bit Vaughan and Ways down onto the softs. Looks like no safety car. And we see Adam Kay's coming as well. So Winter Cookout is your new leader. Maybe going to try and get these meetings to the end now. May as well go for it, 8 laps left. That's what Joel will be doing as well. Isaac struggling on the exit there. Finley and Winnett's both on the fresh tyres. Look at Winnett's just got a full tank of VRS. He's playing a long game here. These tyres are going to be a lot better than Fizek in the front. Fizek is going to go for an overtake on Finley. Around the outside, he gets that done. Or does he? Finley tags the curb and gets the line all wrong. And Fizek into the podium places now. Killer Miller and Vaughan have been stuck together all race, it seems. P8 and P9 now. Bad timing for the safety car for these guys. Window Cookout. Oh, Joel's coming to the pits. That's unless he's got wing damage, that is a very bad call, I must say. 5 seconds into the pits now as well. Unless he just doesn't think these mediums are going to last. 5 seconds pits as well, 14 lap old, get rid of those. So it looks like Winter Cookout, he's got an 8-second gap, and he could actually win this race if he managed to make those tyres last to the end. As Winnett's now, no DRS this time for Finley to defend, and Winnett's breeze through for now for Tarry 1-2 as things stand. See if Finley managed to fight back. It's just too quick. He's got the he's got the ERS to play with, and now he'll be trying to hunt down his teammate to try and get this win. 7.4 seconds is the gap, so he's going to need a second lap to catch his teammate, which is definitely possible. Through the field, we've still got this battle going on. P9, Bio ahead of his teammate. Adam also involved trying to grab the last points positions. Well, Finley is into the pits. That's another strange one. May as well just stay out to the end at this point. Let's see where he comes out. He's going to lose a lot of positions. He's not going to be on the points. Strange position there, I must say. Yes, there's a lot of and go on as Bio has made some sort of mistake because he's been overtaken by Joel and Adam. Yeah, strange one for Finley. Let's. Oh, I don't know. Either you stay out and you get a potential podium, or you pit and get no points, or you get a punch and get no points. Also just take the gamble as we see Killer Miller and Waze battling out here. Waze is past Killer Miller, but Killer Miller now has the DRS to fight back. Goes for the inside line, yes, easily takes that position back. There's Bio and Adam going side by side through the chicane, and Bio's through. Looks like a decent move there, caught the end of that. The gap is coming down now, just under 7 seconds. Let's see if when the cookout can make these tyres last. It's going to be a long 5 laps for him. His young money comes in as well. That's another strange one. They're just giving up their positions. So, young money back at the grid now, apart from Fitz, who has had that spin early on again. Yeah, I don't understand that decision. Same as Finley, same as potentially Vizak. And Joel as well, but he pitted early on to get the most out of these softs. This is the battle on track now. Is Waze versus Killer Miller. As Finley gets past Vizek for final points position. Waze completely out of ERS, but he's gonna make the move down the outside. Killer Miller's going to try and hold it, and one of them has to back out, and that has to be Waze because it's such a tight chicane. Person goes inside line, usually has the best line for the chicane. Adam sticking to the back of Bio here, looks like it's about to go into the wall, but managed to save it. So 6 seconds is the gap. It's coming down. Just under a second a lap now. 4 minutes. He'll start to feel his medium will start to go off as Vaughan has caught the back of Rhino, who's found himself in P3 somehow. Like I said, all these guys giving up their track position. Vaughan is just going to sail past Rhino here for the podium, or the final podium spot. Ooh, Rhino nearly loses it on the exit. There's Bio and Adam still going at it here. Finley now going to try and get involved on the much fresher sauce. Down the inside goes Adam. On board with Finley, and he's going to pick the overtake on Bio as well. Bio losing out 2 positions there. Back down to P10. Isaac. Fresh softs as well. It's just going to a bit deep. But he keeps that position into the points as well. There he is on board with Winter Cookout, giving it everything. 18 lap old mediums, are they going to last another few laps for him? How much he has to lift through there. Let's go on board with Winner so we can compare. Well, he has to lift as well. Probably not taking any risk at this point. And Vaughan is pretty much flat out through there, almost on the softs. But there we go, Waze still batting away with Killer Miller. Joel is joining this battle as well. But hasn't got the best of exits, so it looks like Waze. What's he going to wait? Well, he's got no ERS to attack anyway. No ERS to defend for Killer Miller either. There's Adam losing out to Finley here. Championship leader down P9. But here comes Waze. Once again, Kilometer goes to that inside line. It looks like Waze is more ahead this time, and it looks like he's going to emerge through into P5, which he is. A good move there from Waze. Joel looks to pick up the pieces. So the gap is not coming down now for Winnets. Winnet Cookout's done a fantastic job out here on these very old mediums. Just gotta pray they don't pop. Very wide on the last corner there. So Winter Cookout showing these guys, this is what you could have had if you stayed out. 2 laps to go. Bear in mind, Winter Cookout was on the old tyres as well. The other guys just pitted with a lot of fresher tyres. There's a yellow flag somewhere. I think it's Rhino who's had a spin here. So he goes under the 5 deck as he tries to get traction. Joel now past Kilometer as well down the straight. He'll be after Waze next. Had a very good race, Joel, from the back of the grid. Gotta go for a late move there. Gonna ruin your race, son. Looks like no damage though. Just be patient. Wait for the next opportunity. Still 2 laps to go. Plenty of time. Waze is going to be vulnerable. So the gap has come down about half a second this lap. It doesn't look like it's going to be enough for Winnets. 20 laps now on these medium tyres for Winter Cookout. Question is, what percentage are they on? They have to be in puncture range now, surely. Vaughan is going to take P2 here. Caught up to the back of Winnets. He has been on the charts ever since he's been on them soft tyres. Let's see. Close enough, so we'll go back to this battle here for P4. No moves again. Everyone's just given everything, no ERS at all for anyone. Fizek, there's also another battle going on for P7. Bit of a train, as Bio seems to be going backwards a lot. He's just ahead of K, as we see Joel get past Waze on the second nearest straight. All out of shape there. Managed to keep that position. Fizek is through, is he? No, Finley is through to P7 now. Takes that position. Rhino trying to hold on. There's Winter Cookout comes down the last corner to start the final lap. As these tyres are going to hold on. Now got Vaughan behind him on the softs. These softs will be gone off as well. And when it seems given everything he has. So gap is coming down now, but it's going to be all too little too late it seems. Unless Winter Cookout's tyre blew up or he makes a mistake. It's going to be a fantastic victory if he holds on. So there's still some battles to be decided. Waze and Joel for P4. And also P7 battle raging on as well. Fizek going for a move down the inside of Finley. Back up to P7 now. He's going to try and hold it around the outside. Who's going to have a DRS here? Looks like Fizek might have got it back. He has. Finley fighting that a bit too hard, it looks like, because he didn't have a DRS. He might lose out to no, Adam a bit too far back. In the last sector, winner cookout holding on to this victory. K's being overtaken by Young Money. So let's go back for the final few corners. What a race winner cookout has reduced here. 21 laps on these mediums. He's even showing off a bit. Takes home the victory. Vaughan P2, a great race, wins as well. Fantastic podium for him. Joel from the back of the grid. P4, Killer Miller. P5, Ways. Finley, all these guys had a very good race. Very good races throughout. Young Money as well, involved in a lot of battles. There's battles everywhere. Fitz had a quiet one to have a few spins on his return, but at least he finishes the race. And there we go, Fitz on his down, done a few donuts for us to finish off Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. You always got to do a donut at Abu Dhabi. Yeah, one more. But there we go, that is the end of round 5 for tier 2 anyway. That was a really good one to watch, to be fair. Joel, driver of the day, saves the game. But I'm going to give it to a winter cookout because that was a fantastic performance on them tyres. 18th on the grid as well. Yeah, what a drive from winter cookout. Good result for AlphaTauri, win its P3. One on the other for the second step of the podium. Joel on P4, Killer Miller, good race. Winter cookout, the only driver to do one stop as well. Paid off. A lot of these guys made a mistake coming in when they probably should have stayed out. Winter cookout took the gamble and it's paid off. So Wade's P6, Adam P7, Finley with the fastest lap in P8, Fizek P9, Rono grabbing that final point slot. K's missing out on the points. P11, Young Money 12th, Bio 13th. Fitz is the last of the runners on his return, and then the rest of these guys are DNS, unfortunately. Well, what a great race. Hopefully we'll see another great race tomorrow in tier 3. Where are we at? China. Be a good test for these guys, but it's usually, I haven't done too many laps around China on this game. We did see a good race here in tier 1 last season, so hopefully the same as tonight. It was a very good race, very enjoyable to watch. But thank you guys for watching, and hopefully see you tomorrow at the same time for tier 3. Good night.